Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to my channel, to my bookland. And today we have our coffee time with a type of video that I have not really done before, but I decided that I'm gonna start making monthly TBRs.
It's coffee time!
So this decision came because I'm a mood reader and I normally never set myself like specific TBRs for each month. I only do it at the beginning of the year and I choose some books that I really want to get to in 2019. But we are already in the middle of the year and there are many of those that I said I wanted to read that I still haven't. Plus I have a lot of backlisted books on my shelves that are unread and I need to get to those. And you know, in order to kind of avoid leaving all the old stuff unread and only read the new books I'm ordering or new releases, I decided to try this thing of monthly TBR. And even though I'm thinking I might not always 100% you know stay truthfully to that TBR pile, I might pick up you know here and there something that it's outside of it, but at least I have like a little pile of books that I can grab each month that I know I need to get to. So now I'm gonna tell you all the books that I'm gonna put on my May TBR pile, even though it's already kind of the middle of the month, but I'm still gonna tell you the ones that are gonna be in that pile, and also I'm gonna let you know about the Bingoathon. So if you watched my April wrap-up video, you know that I picked two different books from my TBR jar, and those are books that are on my shelves that are unread and I need to get to, and I got two really cool and interesting picks. So let me show these ones to you first. So we have Encounters by Jason Wallace, and actually I saw this one one time when I was in England and I didn't pick it up and it always stayed in the back of my head, so I finally grabbed it secondhand. So I'm really glad that I got this one on my TBR jar picks because I really want to know what it's all about and if I'm gonna like it. I mean, the only thing I know is I think this is middle grade, and I know that it's about aliens, so I am super stoked about that. And I've always loved this cover, so you know, I hope that it's gonna be good. Then my TBR jar picked a book that I've had on my shelves for years, I think at least 8 years. I'm ashamed of this, and that is Battle Royale, and this one is by Koshun Takami. And I've always loved the movies, both Battle Royale 1 and 2, and I've always loved Takeshi Kitano and his movies. I think he's amazing, and I picked the book and I never read it and I really want to know. It is kind of like a chunky book. It is a 600 pages book, so I gotta get to this in half a month, so yay me. But I'm gonna try my best to finish it this month. At least I'm gonna start it because I really want to know the difference also between the book and the movie, and to see if it's really bloody and gory as the movie was. And please excuse my birds today because they are very talky today, so I'm sorry if you can hear them too much in the background. Now I'm gonna let you know other random books that I decided to put on my May TBR. Some of them might be related to the Bingoathon, but we'll get to that. So the first one is Dumpling, Go Big or Go Home by Julie Murphy, because I got this book and never read it, and the Netflix movie has been up for a while and I still have not watched it, but I really want to. But I don't want to watch the movie without reading the book first, especially because the freaking book is on my freaking shelves. So I decided to put it on my TBR this month and force myself to read it. I'm really excited. It is this girl, and she's a fat girl, and her mom is this beauty pageant, and she's still kind of participating in this beauty contest, moderating them maybe. And I don't know, I really want to see what it's about and also see if it's like funny or more like drama. We'll see. But if you read this one, let me know down below if you loved it and if you've also watched the Netflix movie or not. And then because there is a challenge on the Bingoathon about a book from your favorite genre, and that is horror. I have a couple of horror-ish books. I have here The Boy in the Attic by David Malone, and this is based on true events, so it's kind of like a true crime story. and I'm super excited about this one. I picked it up a long time ago and I still have not read it. It is a real story, a real crime that happened in Ireland in 1973. So I really want to know, and it has a little bit of like pictures and things on the inside because it was a true crime story. So it's one of those that I've always wanted to pick and I never did, and it's also short, so it's perfect. And the other choice that it's horror is Resurrection High, a black comedy, and this is middle grade, and it looks like a cemetery and a, I don't know, like a school. And it says it's like Carrie but without the telekinetic powers, like Donnie Darko without the time travel, like the Karate Kid but our protagonist is training in poetry. And it says it's a spooky tale set in the days when America Online, the Smashing Pumpkins and the X-Files reigned supreme. So it sounds totally something I would love, and it's also kind of short, so it's perfect for the Bingoathon. And the last two ones that I have here is Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno, because I've only heard amazing things about it, and one of the challenges was to read something diverse, which this book, if I'm not wrong, has diversity in it. I think it's gonna be also one of those that it's gonna break me a little bit, and I believe it also has magic in it. I don't want to know too much about it before I go into this book, but I've only heard good things, and I know that Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads really loves this one, so I'm really hoping to love it as well. And the other one that I have a physical copy of is Baby Teeth by, oh my god, Soji State. There we go. I mean, first of all, look at the cover. It is amazing, and also the name Baby Teeth, and it sounds something weird. So that's something I like, stories that sound creepy and weird and maybe disturbing. That's something I'm here for. And it seems it's this woman that has a small daughter, like a little daughter, and there's something wrong with her. I don't know. I also love stories about creepy children with powers, all of that jazz. I'm a sucker for those kind of stories. So if you know any book that has a really cool story, you know, with kids that have powers or kids that are very creepy and disturbing, let me know down below. So now let's talk Bingoathon. So the Bingoathon, it is a readathon that is going to be taking place from the 12th to the 18th of May, and it has 3 beautiful co-hosts. I'm gonna leave the link to their channels down below so you can check them out, and they did provide us with this beautiful sheet here. I'm gonna leave also a link to a PDF that they provided as well, so that if anybody still wants to join, even though I know this video is coming, you know, nearly when the readathon is starting, but if anybody still wants to join us, then please do so. All right, so let's quickly read through the challenges. We have anticipated book, 5-star prediction, favorite genre, pink and or blue on the cover, diverse representation, cover by, new to me author, and very new or old on my TBR. So also, the book that they chose as the group book is Once and Future. I believe this is a retelling from King Arthur and Merlin, the story, but where there is like a change of genre, and our main character is female, I believe, instead of male. It sounds really interesting, but I checked on Amazon and the price is still very high because it's a new release, and it is a bit too expensive for me right now because it's not a book that I'm like, oh, I 100% need this. So I'll pass on that. But all of my challenges are taken care of by Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McIntosh, because it is an anticipated book for me. 5-star prediction. It has pink and or blue on the cover. It has diverse representation. It is a new to me author and very new on my TBR, because I basically, you know, I'm gonna buy it while the readathon is already going on. So that's 6 challenges that book is covering. And for the favorite genre, which it doesn't cover, which is horror, I have Resurrection High or The Boy in the Attic ready. Another diverse representation book could have been Summer of Salt. And from the last challenge, that it didn't cover, I have a cover buy, and that is Baby Teeth. This is the one I chose for my cover buy because I saw this book in somebody's book haul, I believe end of last year maybe, and I fell in love with this cover and I put it on my Amazon wish list, and I finally got it this year, so I really want to get to it. So here is my TBR pile for the month of May, plus red, white and royal blue, which hopefully it's going to come to me the same week of the Bingoathon, so I'm gonna be able to include it. And if not, I'm gonna have to rethink about all the challenges to see if I can fit them with any of these books or other ones that I can grab from my bookshelves. Let me know down below what you think about the books that I've mentioned. Are you going to be joining the Bingoathon? Let me know down below. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Please give the video a thumbs up for support, subscribe to the channel, and while you're down there subscribing, also make sure to check in the description box my Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, and follow me there as well. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next coffee time. Bye!